Hello pilots and ground crew, just showing you my AXN today from Hobby King, the floater jet. Now the reason why I'm showing you it, I'm just going out to the field and as you can see I've got my new FPV backpack so I can fly with my goggles on. Now you might just notice something a bit strange coming at the side. I've connected a buzzer to the plane. It's a very simple thing to do. I've done it because I've got some expensive gear on the plane now. If it goes down in thick grass, and because I'm flying with my goggles, alright, it might just vanish into some trees or some thick bushes and I won't able to see it. So I've connected up a buzzer. Right? And for new pilots who are flying planes, that makes a change, doesn't it? I'm usually doing quads, but for new pilots flying planes, I just thought I'd show you the simplest, easiest way to connect a buzzer to your little model, just in case you're flying her over thick grass and she goes down. I once actually, this particular plane, right? Well, actually, that's a lie because it was a couple of years ago, so it was a previous model because this is a new model. But this style of plane, the AXN, I did crash it in some long grass, and I spent nearly an hour walking about, and I had a video camera on it recording, a little Mobius camera stuck on the wing. And it turns out I'd walked past it about 3 bloody times and I didn't even realise because the grass was so long. But with a buzzer on, you'd find it pretty damn good. When you get within about, I don't know, 50 to 60 foot away, you'd hear the buzzer. So I just wanted to show you the simplest way how to connect up a buzzer for new pilots for a model aeroplane. There is lots of other ways, but this is the most simplest, right, and the easiest, save messing about and stuff. If you've just got a basic plane setup, no gyros, no this, no that, just a basic plane setup. Okay then, what I'll do is I'll cut this off here and just jump down onto the table and just show you how I connected it up. And it is really simple. It's a plug and play practically, and you just connect it into your transmitter. Just make an adjustment in your transmitter, sorry. Okay then, let's get down to the bench, or get in the house and get onto the bench. Cheers. Hi pilots, just before we hit the table I just wanted to make one thing clear. This is, once again, like I do most of my videos, it's for new pilots. There's loads of different ways of setting up. You can actually do this on a quad, but nowadays your buzzer just connects straight to your flight control board. But you could do it this way if you wanted to, but this is really for like a plane if you wanted to put a buzzer on it and you're a brand new pilot and you're thinking, oh, what if I lose it and stuff. This is just a simple way of doing it. It's not the only way, it's a simple way, and I just thought I'd share it because there's more and more people getting into this hobby now. So right, just take a quick look at the table and I'll just show you the simplest way of connecting up a buzzer to your plane. Okay then, drop down. Okay then pilots, here we go. All you need, you'll already have it, your receiver in your plane. Now like I say, for new pilots you'll probably only be using on here number 1, 2, 3 and 4, which is your elevator, your rudder, your ESC, and that's it. Yeah, elevator, oh, your ailerons on the wing. But yeah, so you're gonna have a few empty ports, right, or a few empty boxes if you like, new pilots, where you can connect stuff up to, and all you need is a buzzer with a servo connector on. You can pick them up all over the place, Hobby King, all over. This is an old one, it's bust, so I can't show you this working, so after I've shown you we'll just jump back to the plane again and I'll show you how I've set it and got it working. But you've just got your buzzer with a JST connector, and all you do is find one of your empty ports. Like I say, you'll probably only be using 1, 2, 3 and 4, so you'll have plenty spare, and simply plug it in to whichever port is spare. Alright, that one's gone into port 6. I'll tell you what, because I'm going to show you on the transmitter and it's already set on 7, so you don't get confused, I'll plug that into number 7. Right, so I've just plugged the buzzer into a spare port, right, number 7. And that's it, basically. That's all you have to do for that part. You don't even have to think about touching it anymore. Goes to one side. And then you'll need your transmitter. Now this will be a bit tricky because all transmitters are different, as we know. This is a Futaba. So, but in principle, you'll get the gist of what you should be looking for. If I just go into my menu, right, I'm upside down here. Oh, there you go. Me auxiliary channels. Right, I'll enter that. Now, if I go down, you'll see, remember I put the buzzer on number 7, which would be there, and it says switch D, which is the top one for me, which is just always shut, that one there. Right, switch D. But also, the reason why I'm showing you it this way, by the way, is because this is exactly how I've got it set up in my plane. Right, so sorry if that was a bit confusing. I've got it on number 7, right, spare port 7, and this is my actual transmitter setup for my plane. Right, so on channel 7 I've got switch D set up, but if you look on channel 8 I also have switch D set up, because how I've got it done is so, let me just come out of this now, I'm upside down here, is so that when I actually hit the switch to turn the buzzer on, at the same time it kills the motor, because there's no reason why you would want the motor spinning while the buzzer's ringing off, unless you want to make a noise in the air, which I doubt that very much. So, but yeah, so that's my kill switch, flying along, something goes wrong, hit my kill switch, it cuts the motor instantly, and the buzzer starts ringing off at exactly the same time. So that's how you set it up, like I say, nice and simple, nice and easy. We'll just shoot to the plane right now, just so you can see it. It'll get a bit noisy because I'll spin the motor up for a second or two, and then you'll just see how it works. The motor will cut off and the buzzer will start. Okay then, let's just jump to the plane real quick. A lot of jumping about today, ain't there? Alright, let's get to the plane then. Right then pilots, I've got the plane turned in and it's set up exactly how I showed you just a second ago on the bench. So if we just zoom in a little bit to the prop, and you'll see the buzzer just on the right, you've already seen it. Here's your buzzer, here's your prop, and as I said, I've got this set up on kill switch exactly how I've just covered it on the table. So I'm just going to start the motor up a little bit, and then I'm going to hit my then I'll hit my kill switch, and that'll cut the motor and the buzzer will start, in theory. Here we go, I'll just start the motor up a little bit, it's going to get noisy, then the motor will stop and the buzzer will come on. If I just zoom out there a bit to show you, you see nothing on the throttle. Right. Now I've turned, obviously you just saw me, I've turned the buzzer off and the motor will work again. But yeah, right, let's just lift this up a bit. Wrong way, light behind me. A bit dark in here today, isn't it? Yeah, so basically that's it pilots. Right, in my opinion that's the easiest way to set a buzzer up. Just stick it on a spare channel, right, and in your transmitter just assign a switch for it to work. Right, it's not difficult, right, it's so simple. There are different ways to do it before anyone says that's not how I do it. I know, but this is the most simplest way of doing it. Right, and if you can set it up on your kill switch for your motor, because you always want a switch assigned as a kill switch if possible, depending on what transmitter you've got. Right, and if not else, check your failsafe. But yeah, and that way I hit my kill switch, cuts the motor off and the buzzer starts. But that really is the easiest way to connect the buzzer to a plane. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, thanks for watching, and if this just helps one new pilot, I'm happy. Right then, cheers.